Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here in Springtown with the head coach of the Alvarado Indians, Coach Jeff Dixon, for the Indians scrimmage the Springtown Porcupines today before the start of the 2017 season. Coach, thanks for taking a minute to chat with us.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate the opportunity to talk, bud.
All right, Coach, obviously a second scrimmage. You guys scrimmaged Liberty Hill last week, a really, really good program, and I know they give you some good looks. They run that slot T offense. Talk about the differences in a scrimmage in a team like Liberty Hill versus a team like Springtown, who kind of spreads it out and throws the ball. Kind of gives you multiple looks as you get ready for the season, right?
Well, there's no doubt there's a reason why we do this, because we know we're going to have to play a physical team with tight ends and fullbacks and backs. So that's why we like to go against Liberty Hill. But 9 of the 10 teams we have scheduled are spread teams. And Coach Hewlett and Springtown, they do a great job offensively. So it's good to see both. Now, this is second scrimmage, but actually it's our fourth, because we've had 2 inter-squad scrimmages, and we do a lot of evaluation during that time. So.
Obviously, when you get to scrimmage against a different opponent, you can kind of see that competitive juice come out, and you and the coaches get some additional things to evaluate it as you scheme. But I know the first scrimmage is sometimes can be a little bit ugly. In your experience, you've been around a little bit. I won't date you or anything, but you've been around a little bit. Talk about the differences in your experience from that first scrimmage to the second scrimmage. I'm assuming you're hoping to see a lot less sloppy play, a lot more better execution, I'm assuming.
Well, no doubt. We better. Because Friday night we play for real, and so we've been getting better each week, and then that's your goal. Is every time we hit the field, we want to improve, and we've done that to this point.
Okay, Coach, let me just step just a little bit there. There we go. All right. Now, as far as looking ahead to the season, obviously you got some. No team has ever 100% set in their positions. I know graduation, especially at a smaller school, always can hit a little bit. Talk about what position area specifically maybe you're still up for grabs, and some spots that you and your coaches are really going to be evaluating closely.
Yeah, the puzzle pieces are starting to come together. This last scrimmage for us would kind of tell the tale there. We've got a lot of holes. Offensively, if you measure it, really, we have 0 returners offensively. Now, that's not a true picture, because we rotate our tailbacks, and Blake Henderson basically was a starter for us a year ago. But in the trenches, there's none. And our quarterback graduated, receivers graduated, fullback graduated. So those are questions that we've got to get answered in a hurry.
All right, now final question for you, Coach. We try to ask all the coaches a kind of different question each week. We debuted it down at coaching school. So one of the questions I wanted to ask you is, you've been involved in a lot of great programs coming up through the ranks as a younger coach. There's always one coach that really is kind of a mentor. Sometimes it's 2 or 3. For you in your career, when you were first coming up, who were some of the coaches that really influenced you to become the coach that you are today?
Well, I'm very fortunate. My high school coach that I played for, Bill Branham, he later became the superintendent at South Lake Carroll. The coach who first hired me at South Lake was Bob Ledbetter, as a legend. Mm-hmm. But probably the biggest influence as a coach, as a person, is Mike Johnston.
Down at Katy, right?
Yes, sir. He actually was the offensive coordinator when I played. That does date me a little bit. But I got to coach with him for 9 years, and he is a mentor, just a solid human being, and he has probably impacted me more than any.
Well-deserved honor, I'm assuming, for him. He's probably very humbled by getting that field named after him down in Katy, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, it's well-deserved.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Congrats on all the success you've had at Alvarado, and good luck in 2017, and good luck in today's scrimmage.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Appreciate it, bud.
Appreciate it, Coach.